Hello, everybody. My name is Shane Lawal. This is my crazy hoop story. This was January 14th. I was playing in BC Astana. It was about my fifth or sixth season overseas, and I finally was playing at the highest level in Europe. I was playing in First League Russia. They hired a Croatian coach. He came in trying to make friends with us, man, and he would do different things like, oh, it's just a recovery practice. We'll have a practice after a game, and it will be us running. Running. Like, why are we running after a game? Like, how's that recovery? Recovery is me sitting in the ice bath. If you know anything about playing overseas, man, it's a great time to binge watch shows. I binge watched a lot of shows playing overseas because all you can do is practice practice at home, especially in a place like Astana. There's not much to do at all. You didn't even have your own car. You had a driver, so you couldn't just move around and just do what you wanted to do. So I restarted all of DBZ. So I restarted watching DBZ, and I had this really, really big apartment, man. It was stupid big. So, but the room that I slept in, you had to turn like 2 or 3 corners to get there from the kitchen. So, we just had a really, really hard practice in the morning. I'm talking about we had this practice. It was one of those practices where it was 2.5 hours taped, running and then playing. And we had to fly in the afternoon. I decided I want to make some fries. And for whatever reason, back then I didn't like fries in the oven. I liked fries in the grease because it was crispier. Why? Don't ask me why. I just like the crispy fries. So I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. My laptop is plugged up in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. So I put the fries in the stove. I got grease on the pot on the top of on the stove. Drop my fries in there, boom, bam, boop, hit the corner, go around the corner. I got my laptop on the bed. I sit on the bed and I'm watching Goku. You know what I'm saying? Goku being Goku. I'm getting a little comfortable, so I start off sitting up. I put a little elbow down. I'm getting comfortable. I'm like, it's real comfortable. Lay a leg on the bed. Getting real comfortable. Next thing you know, I wake up and it's like this. I got this dazed feeling, man. It's like hazy. My head is kind of woozy, and I get up. I don't see smoke, but like the room looks a little, it just looks different. So I hop up, pop one corner, pop another corner. Smoke is just at the top of the kitchen. I'm like, oh crap. Mind you, not only am I half sleepy, I think I might already been taking in smoke. So I'm not thinking coherently. First thing I do, get a bucket of water, boom, pour it on the grease fire. Dummy. Oh. Flames shoot up. Flames hit the ceiling, and now I'm panicking. But one thing I've always been good at is, since when I was at Libya, even before Libya, I've been always good at having my emergency stuff ready to go. Passport, wallet, cell phone, always somewhere accessible near a door. I'm trying to grab all the valuable things I could think of. I finally snapped to my senses. I said, well, you know what? Let me get a blanket, put it over the fire. Maybe I can kill it. By this time, the smoke is too strong, man. I got to bust out out the apartment. All I have on is like boxers. I don't even really have a shirt on, man. So now I'm around. If you don't know anything about Astana, Kazakhstan, and these are Asian Russians. So they speak Russian, but they look Asian. So I'm around all these Asians just, almost butt naked, nothing but boxers on, man. And apartment burning down, firefighters come to put the fire out. They don't let me back into my apartment for like an hour. I get back up to my apartment, Apple TV's gone. The firefighters stole my Apple TV, stole a couple of my watches, stole my cologne, they just grabbed a couple of things they could grab, man, and I had no chance of getting that back. And they kept telling me, don't worry about it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You're alive. That's all that matters. later on down the season, it's a team that was 4 months late on my payments, you know. And one of the things they did to me was they made me sign some papers because they wouldn't let me leave the country until I signed some papers. And I didn't want to sign it, but I also didn't want to be stuck in Kazakhstan, you know. So I had to sign a couple papers to get out the country. Papers pretty much saying that I was taking some form of responsibility for the fire. And I knew what it was. They were gonna stick me. They was gonna stick me for my money. So what they ended up doing was they ended up taking 35,000 out of my they ended up taking 35,000 out of my check.
On that count.
Man, I took them to FIBA and I didn't get my money back, but I was able to get back this fine that they fined us early in the year. But I just took them to FIBA to be petty, man. But I would never play in Kazakhstan again if I had an opportunity, man. But right after Kazakhstan, I went to Sasori. I had my best season as a pro in Sasori, man. And one thing that I've learned about life and stuff like that is every time something crazy happens, something great is coming, man. That's one of my crazy hoop stories, man. Peace.